In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the most winning franchises in the history of NBA. We're going to talk about how many championships they won, some of the great players that's come through these franchises, and what I think is going to be the future for the following, sports juggernauts moving forward. That being said, this is Charles. I want to welcome you to Dreamers Pro. Let's get into the content. So the NBA has had a lot of great teams, franchises come through over the last few years, but I think it's important to just highlight the most winningest franchises in the history of basketball. And coming in at number one is the Boston Celtics at 17 World Championships. Now, Boston is home for some of the greatest and most iconic basketball players of all time, such as Bill Russell, Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale, Larry Bird, Paul George, Kevin Garnett, and so many other great players. The Boston Celtics has a history of winning, and they have some of the best coaches in the history of all time, and that's why they're the most winningest sports franchise as far as basketball, the NBA, is concerned, with 17 championships. Now, a lot of their success came in the earlier days. It was in the late 80s, but they didn't have as much success recently, up until the resurgence of the Boston Celtics, when they actually played with Kevin Garnett, their big three: Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce, and that's when they were able to capture a title and make 2 finals appearances. So we have the Boston Celtics coming in with 17 championships. At number 2, right behind them, is the Los Angeles Lakers with 16 World Championships. 16, they're just 1 championship behind them. Now, the Lakers, of course, are known all around the world for having the Showtime Lakers, and they have pantheon greats such as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, and so many other great players have come through the Los Angeles Lakers, and that's how they were able to win all of these championships. For example, during Magic Johnson's tenure with Kareem, he won 5 championships. During the Kobe and Shaq period, they also won 5 championships. That's 10 championships just between those 2 eras and those 2 teams. So that's why the Los Angeles Lakers are one of the most valuable sports teams in all of the world, and that's why they have 16 championships. So they come in number 2 on our list for the most successful, winningest sports franchises in basketball history. And number 3, we have the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls won 6 championships, and all of them came with, yes, you guessed it, Michael Jordan, his airness, and Scottie Pippen. They were able to turn the Chicago Bulls into a household name and one of the greatest sports franchises in the history of the world, and that's why they were able to win 6 championships. They did it with 2 three-peats. Michael Jordan did it the first 3 times with Scottie Pippen, then he had to take a sabbatical from the NBA, came back again, and did it 3 more times, and just like that, that's how you have him with 6 championships. Number 4, we have number 4 tied in for 6 championships with who? The Golden State Warriors. Yes, they won, and they just actually won their last 3 within the last 5 years, featuring future Hall of Famers Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and of course Draymond Green. They came in number 3. They came in number 4 on our list. They also have 6 championships. Before this recent Golden State Warriors run, they had 3. Before you look up and you look down, now they have 6, and they've made it on our list as number 4 with the 4th most winningest franchise in the history of basketball. And number 5, we have the San Antonio Spurs. We're coming in with number 5 with 5 championships, and they did all of this in the Tim Duncan era, primarily in the Tim Duncan era and the David Thompson era, and that's how they were able to get all of these championships. Since Tim Duncan coming to the team, they also had future Hall of Famers in Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili, and that's how they were able to win 5 championships. Although the funniest thing about the San Antonio Spurs is that they were actually never able to win consecutive championships like back to back, which is very interesting. But nevertheless, they were consistent over a period of time under the tutelage of Greg Popovich, who many consider to be the greatest basketball coach of all time, or right up there with others such as him and Phil Jackson and Pat Riley and the others. So this is our list for the top 5 most winningest franchises in NBA history. This is just a video to pay homage to some of the great sports franchises, and just to show you how important it is to just be a winner in whatever it is that you do. So as a basketball fan, I think it's important that we appreciate winning teams. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're a fan of the Lakers, if you're a fan of the Chicago Bulls, if you're a fan of the Golden State Warriors, the San Antonio Spurs, just make sure you hit the like, or Boston Celtics, just make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and let us know your favorite championship moment and who your favorite team is in the NBA. With that being said, this is Charles here, wishing you a great day. Peace.